Hello everyone, this is Sandy. Here we are with day 11 of my 13 Frights Before Halloween. And yes, we have the mini album completed with the front decorated. I did do a few things overnight to add to it so that it could dry. So I'm going to lift it up maybe so that you can see. I added 3D lacquer. I added a star to this hat. Then I put 3D lacquer on all of the hat over the star. And then I put a little bit on this star up here, and then I did some on the eyes. So it makes them shiny and have a little dimension to them. And then I took my Wink of Stella clear brush pen, and I brushed lightly the spider, the orange paper, the moon, the pole, and this arrow with the glittery Wink of Stella, so you can kind of see it shimmering there. So I really like how that turned out. This is the book tied. It is still chunky, so I'm going to have to enlarge my book box, the height of it, just a little bit. I want to share real quick before we get started. This is the prototype one that I made, and it measures eight inches tall by about 5.5 wide, and then it has this gap here like a book, and it has a box on the inside, and the height of this one is 2 inches. So I'm going to make it taller for the book, the book that we made for the 13 Frights. But this is what it looks like. It snaps shut, so it's that size. You can make these in any size. Let me zoom out real quick. You make these any size that you need. This is a real big one I've made. It's hard to see because I zoomed out. It's not finished yet. I'm using the Graphic 45 Rare Oddities paper. And so this one is like 8 inches wide by 10 inches tall. And the spine part is 3 inches, the book part here. So yeah, this is one that I've made a bigger one, so you certainly can do that with these box books. You can make your own. Yes, you can buy box books, but it's kind of cool to be able to make one that will actually fit something that you're working on. So I'm going to turn the camera off and gather up my supplies, and we'll get started. Okay, we have all the pieces cut, and I will go over each one of these with you. First thing I want to say is this as a disclaimer. It's been a month or two since I made the other boxes. So as I go, please, I may have to change things as I go. So please watch the video completely through before starting to assemble yours in case I've had to make some changes. I will try to put the changes, if I make any, as text above the video scene where I did it a different way. But I really think it would be your best interest if you'll watch through the entire assembly video and then assemble yours in case there's some changes. It's especially with the lid where I need to make it lay down. I may have to change that somehow if I don't remember exactly how I did it before. So that just happens. I don't always write everything down. So we're going to do it that way. Okay, so first of all, this one's real important. This is black. I'm going to show you the black chipboard first. This piece is 7 inches wide by 8 inches tall. So that should be the correct height for this book. Now, chipboard will curve one direction. The other way, it will not. So you want the curve, you want your 8-inch here, put the cardstock in, and cut your 7-inch so that it curves for the 8-inch length. I hope that makes sense. So this was a 12 by 12 piece of chipboard. You put it in, cut 7, turn, and cut 8, and that will make the curve, because this is what's going to make our curve piece on the ends of the book. Okay, so we lay that aside for now, though. Now we need the top and bottom of the box. So this is 8 inches tall by 5.5 wide. You will cut 2, one for the top, one for the bottom. Then you need 2 ends and 2 sides. So the sides, you need 2 each that are a 7. It's a little shorter than the other one, and I've made this taller to accommodate my thick book, 2 3/4. You can make it narrower or thicker as you need it. And then the 2 end pieces are 5" by 2 3/4. Then you're also going to need hinges. So I've cut, I think I need 6 of these, but I went ahead and cut 8. They're 1 inch wide. These are all 7 inches long. And then I'm pretty sure I need just 4 of the, well, I thought I had 4. I may have to cut another one, or it's in here somewhere. There it is. 4 1 inch wide by 5 inches long. And then I'm going to get the scoreboard, and we're going to score these at a 1/2 inch. And these are construction hinges, so I'm going to do that. And I'm going to do that to all of them. You just put it in, and it's a little harder on these skinny things, but just hold it and score. There we go. So stop the camera. You go ahead and score all of your 1 inch hinges at 1/2 inch. And get those prepped and ready to go. You also need 8 2 3/4 by 1 inch hinges, and these are made out of cardstock, in case I forgot to say. Your hinges are made out of cardstock. Okay, so let's get ready. We're going to start with the base of the book. And we're going to lay these out. So we have the 2 long sides, and yes, these are shorter because we have a lip on our book. And we have this. Okay, this left side, it's going to be flush with it here. And there's more of a lip on this side of it. Okay, so we're going to need our 3/8 inch score tape. And let's go ahead and score our 4 inches. Let me separate these. You know what? I think I'm going to need more 4-inch ones, or 5-inch, whatever. So I'll do those in a little bit. But let's go ahead and turn this into the mountain and score these. And this first one is going to be, put your adhesive on the inside. This would be your score tape on the inside. Move this base so you can see what I'm doing on camera. So we have this on the inside of the hinge, and we're going to attach this one side. As I said, I didn't take notes on how I assembled this, so I'm hoping this comes along okay here. And then I flipped this out because I want this lip. And this should be a 1/2 inch from the edge. So I'm going to peel this backing off. So this turns the other way. You can do it to the inside or outside. Let's do it to the inside for now to make sure that my book is going to fit in. 1/2 inch. Yeah, that will work. Okay, so I'm going to leave it to the outside. So this is my guide. I put it flush to the left edge and then right along the top cut edge. So this is the end piece of the box here. Okay, so we're going to do that on the other short piece. So fold your hinge and burnish it. I didn't burnish the other one, but I think I got a good crease on it. Put the tape to the inside. Do not put it over the fold line. That's real important. Don't put it over your fold line, their tape. Leave that fold line functional without tape. Peel one side off and attach your short piece along the fold line. Then we're going to peel this tape off and turn it back towards itself. So now we have the sticky, and we're going to line this up. When we turn this, it's going to be on the right edge. So I'm going to hold this up maybe. Well, let me turn it this way. We're going to put it right up here at the top, flush, and then along the left edge, so that it's flush on this side, and we have a lip 1/2 inch on this side. Okay, so now we're going to put our long pieces on. Let me see if we cut them correctly or not. Okay, it goes onto these other side pieces. Lay that aside. So burnish, fold, and burnish your 2 hinges. And this one's going to be the same way. We're going to put it on the inside on one of these. The other will be a little bit different. We're just making the base of the box right now. And I do hope this video isn't too long, that we get this done, the assembly done today. So set this along the fold line here. Make sure you get it straight as you can. There we go. Burnish that. And again, fold this one so that the sticky is down like this. And we're going to attach this, line it up. We want the cut edge of the hinge, this side, the edge of the hinge, up against the cut edge of the chipboard, and we want to line these up. There's our corner. Burnish that down. Okay. And we're going to go ahead and attach the box side, the other side. And this one's going to be done this way. Okay, put the hinges on this one. Got it scored. With the tape, I mean, sorry. Let me peel this off one side and stick it in. And the only difference, we turn it back just like we did the others. The only difference is, rather than put it toward the cut edge, we're going to put the cut edge here and put the fold line right along that. And press it down if it needs to go underneath that a little bit. Just lift up a little bit and then bring these up. Now we're going to finish the corners. So that's where the short ones come in. Take one and fold it. And put your tape on the inside, just on one side, on each side of the fold line. Peel the tape backing off, and put this into the fold of the end of one of the long sides, and up to the fold line. Oops, make sure it's straight. Now, peel off the backing on the other side, bring up your side, and attach. So that makes that one corner there, and we're going to do the other side, same way. turn it around and place this so that it's right on the fold line, the cut end of the box side. Peel the other one off. Line up your corners and bring that fold in and burnish. So we have the one side attached, and then we're going to attach this side. Now if you wanted to, you can design a box where it has a drop down like I did on my bigger one, but this one's going to be solid. So I'm going to take two more. I'm going to go ahead and get both prepped at the same time. And I'm going to attach both to the cut end of this long flap here. So I'm going to fit this in right here. Attach it to this cut end of the long. Make sure you line up your fold line. For some reason, let's see here. And then fold that over. Oops. And the other side. And burnish all of it.